I thought that I would make another update. If you look here, you'll see a set of heads. 302 heads. These are the ones that came off the red F-150, by the way. A friend of mine went through them for me, and he put in new umbrella seals. He also inspected for warpage, cracks, everything else. Yes, so you know by now, I don't know if I've made a video since, but I did not get a complete engine. Instead, I wound up with a rebuilt short block. And I got a deal on it, which I ended up having to reuse some of the stuff. There was a bolt, broke off over here. I had to get it out, I had to drill it out, tap it. See, I just wasn't anticipating on having to do all of that. But the heads turned out real good. The only discrepancy that I did not like is this head here is an E5 TE head, and this here is TE head. And basically, they're both, they had the same cylinder combustion chamber volume, valve size, everything else. I'm not really too sure what the difference in the castings are. I was told that the air injection ports are just a little different. I don't know, they look the same to me. Well, anyway. But they were on there before, so they'll go back again. Okay, so I have a short block, which means that I had to use some other things over. Like this front cover. It had a bolt broken in the front cover. Right there where my thumb's at, actually. I drilled it, tapped it, and cleaned all the crud off, knocked the seal out of it, and painted it. I've also got here's one valve cover. And here's the other valve cover. So I have the valve covers painted. Also, all the bolts, nuts, hardware, I went through and cleaned all that. These are the the crankshaft pulley to harmonic balancer bolts. Those are intake bolts. I have a couple missing. I know where they're at. I went through and painted those. Those are air filter box bolts. Assorted bolts here. Some of them were intake bolts. They won't be reused. These are front cover bolts and oil pan bolts. Oops. These are upper intake and throttle body bolts. That is the center bolt in the upper intake. And the 5/16 bolt with 3/8 head are for the throttle body, and the regular size bolts are for the upper intake. So I've just about got everything cleaned up, ready to go. You see the AC compressor, I've cleaned it up. It's all ready to go on the new engine. The only thing, I need a cam. I'm gonna do a cam swap. Just painted the throttle body and installed a new gasket. I'm going to put a new cam. That's going in the trash too. And I'm not going back with the stock cam because I'll show you why. Here is why the truck ran like it did. And I don't know if you can read down into the cylinders or not. Yeah, right there. If you look, you'll see a 040 stamped on the piston. Which meant this is bored 40 over with flat top pistons. And if you get and clean off, usually machine shops, if they deck the block any, they will stamp somewhere around over in here. if they mill it. But I haven't had a chance to get down there. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So this one's coming out in just a week or so anyway. Ultra Classic 1987 is going to help me put this engine in. Manifold. I have a cracked manifold, and I'm working on getting a new one to put in it. That one over there seems okay. I may just get it out, clean it up, put new studs in it, paint it up, take care of that. But this one over here, I've got to replace it. And I also have, or I'm going to get new O-rings for the fuel line. Okay. So that about wraps that up. Here, oh yeah, my short block that was put in, it was meant to go into an older vehicle, and it's painted blue, and I got to paint it gray also. Okay, so that's about it for this video. So these heads turned out real good. I got to clean the rocker arms. I'll do that one day this week, and it'll be ready to put together. All right. Okay, so that's about it for this video. Sorry to keep you all waiting on this, but it's been kind of busy and I had a lot going on. Okay, well, thanks for watching.